Hey guys, this is Eric from TopFlight Trades. It is November 17th, Monday. In the evening, I want to do a quick review here of some of the stocks we're watching, some of the stocks I'm holding. Make this very brief, but I wanted to give an update. The first stock we're looking at right here is GPRO. I got into GPRO today. I haven't been into GPRO yet. Being a fairly new IPO back in July, I have not entered it yet. I like to wait them out, 4 to 6 months before I really consider it, and we're about there right now. But as you can see, the GPRO's gone up, went to a high of what, 98.47. Is forming this nice wedge pattern here, and pretty much I'm waiting for it to either bust up or bust down right now as we get to the end of this pattern here. And I kind of jumped the gun today. I set my stop about 76 something, about mid 76, so kind of somewhere in here, just underneath that moving day, the 50-day moving day, as well as the 13-day moving day, and the support line. So my stop's fairly tight, so I'm good with that. Let me jump ahead to the 5-minute, and I'll show you what I was looking at this morning. All right, here we are. This is a GPRO right out of the gate this morning. We shot up good. I waited on the pullback here, which, looking at the 5-minute, it's not much of a pullback. Let me zoom into the 3-minute, but I did wait. Here we go. I ended up getting in at 79.70, so I ended up getting in right about here. So it was a little bit quick. I like to wait at least 15 minutes and the market opens before I get in, so that's pretty much about where I was. Anyways, this thing took off for the rest of the day, and I let it run. The stock's gone up, and it looks like it's hitting back on this support right out of this breakout point, 81.68. Went up and cleared it. It's gone back, touched it. I'm hoping it bounces right back off it tomorrow. If not, it comes down. Well, it's got to break through this support line, and my stop will remain in place. It's again down here about 76.50. So I will keep it there. If the stock continues up, what I will do is I will raise my stop. It's going back to the day here, the 1-day chart. If the stock continues up and starts heading towards 100, I will raise my stop from 76. I will raise it up to my at least to my buy point of 79.70. Better yet, I'll raise it up to my break-even point, which includes my commissions and other things. That way, I'm not in the red whatsoever, unless it absolutely tanks and then my orders don't get filled. But for the most part, I will raise my stop and ensure I'm profitable. All right, next stock is UHS, Universal Health Services. This hit my watch list yesterday, and pretty much I have not entered this. One thing I was looking for is it was coming down here. This is looking at the daily chart. You can see a support line here. Basically, a stock had cleared that, gapped up, gone up here to the high of 115 in change, come back down, and it's now bouncing back off that point. This is the daily chart, so you can see yesterday is when it made my list, and we got a pretty good jump out of it today. So that's good. I was hoping this support would hold. If not, we had the 200-day moving average here down here underneath it. So right now, I'm still holding on to this. I'm sorry, I'm not holding it at all. I'm still watching it. But what we got here, we'll keep a closer eye on it. Wait for it to clear this point, perhaps. But it's still on the watch list. But that's what's going on with it right now. All right, the next stock here is Salix Pharmaceuticals, SLXP. This made my list 4 days ago here. As you can see what the stock had done. This is looking at the daily chart. It gapped down tremendously here and bounced off here, the 89, where are we at, about 90, 89.50 or so. And so I was looking for a good bounce off this. I'm pretty cautious about these kind of plays. Basically, what my take is on it, I wanted to see it clear 100 first. 100 serves as a pretty good support line when the stock clears that. Usually likes to hold it. At least it's another good active support line. Nice big round number. A lot of orders sit there above it and below it. So once it clears 100, that's an easy support line there, and looking forward to that. If it does clear the 101 mark, I'll buy not exactly at 100, but a little bit up and over. And if it does clear that, I expect it to fill this gap. I mean, look at the resistance line here is about 126. So if this thing starts climbing up, it's going to fill this. So even if you say a target of 125, that looks good for where I'm at. So I am willing to watch this come up and kind of prove itself and clear 101 and change before I get in. So, just gaining a couple of points here, I don't want to get in too early. So I want to see it clear 100. So again, I would say right now I'd buy at 101.50. put my stop about 7.5 underneath it. It is risky, but since I put this on the watch list, it has performed pretty well. It has jumped up pretty good. So I am not in this one, but I'm still watching this one. I'm looking for 101.5. All right, this stock is CYBR, SYBR, Cyber for sure. This is a 60-minute chart. I did enter this a couple of days ago. Made my watch list 4 days ago. Actually, I take that back. It was last Friday, so it was a couple of trading days, but 4 days ago. And so this is pretty much what we're looking at. It was bouncing off this bottom channel line here. As you can see, it's drawn in the purple there, and that's what attracted me to this. The company is also a new IPO back in September, late September. Has really strong earnings and growth and sales, and the company looks very strong. It's rated A+, I believe, from IBD. Very strong company. Again, this isn't just a technical play. The fundamentals are strong, and I'm looking to hold on to this stock for a while, and I am looking to get some good gains out of it. Okay, so back up a second here. On this chart, as you can see, it gapped up very well. I did not call it before it gapped up. I watched this. It made my list when it was going strong after hours and in the pre-market. I put it on my list. I played it the next day. And so you can see I got in right under 40. I got in at 39.80, somewhere in there, just under the 40 mark. And it played nicely, as you can see. So I still hold it right now. I did raise my stop. My stop was somewhere about 37. I forget exactly where it was. I've since raised my stop up above my break-even point, so I am green on it no matter what, and I'm letting this play out. So this is where we're at with Cyber. Hoping for a good week. Today kind of turned red on us a little bit, but again, the company's strong. Fundamentals are there, and I'm looking forward to a good few months holding that. All right, this is AirCap Holdings, AER. This made my watch list here almost a week ago. And so this is pretty much what it's done since then. I'm waiting for, it hasn't gone up yet, but I wanted it to bounce off and hold support under these moving average lines here. And so that's pretty much what we're waiting for. I'm still watching this stock. I think it's got some good growth. And I'm not holding it right now, so I am still watching it. I'd like it to see it clear the 45 here and climb up above that. All right, here, last few stocks here made the list here in the last week or so. Silicon Motion, SIMO, S-I-M-O. Right now, after it made my list, it's gone down, and I'm looking for it to hold support off the 200-day moving average. So, again, we're keeping an eye on this. I am not holding it right now, but I'd like to see a nice solid bounce off this. We'll continue to keep an eye on that. Next one there is PCRX, PCRX. Same thing here, finding some good support off the 200-day. I'm hoping it holds. Let's see if it does. Yes, it is holding that. The 200-day moving average has not continued to draw, but it should be holding right on top of that, right on top of the moving day average here. So again, we're keeping an eye on that, looking for some volume, looking for some action there. That'd be a good play. Next one, PRXL, PRXL International. This, you can see this gap down pretty good there. So it's underneath the moving day, 200-day moving average. It's just cleared it a bit, and it looks like it's come back down to bounce off it. So again, watching this one still, I'm not holding it. Looking for some volume and some action on that. And I think that's it. SLCA, or SLCA, Silica Holdings. That's it. All right, you can see here it went down, reached a pretty good low there, 38.13. Come up and bounced off 40 here. I'm looking to see if it bounces up, and it's kind of holding that line still. It is underneath the MA200. So again, we're watching this one. I'm not holding it. It just made the watch list. So, oh, one more. The last one here is OTEX. I am holding this one. I got into this last week. Why did I get into it? Oh, it made my list. Excuse me. It made the list. I bought into it. I wanted to see it clear above this point, which it did. And where did I get into? I got in at 56 something. I'll say just under 57. And since then, you see it's gone up a bit. I'm only about 4% up on it right now after, well, here it says 12 days, calendar days. So a good trading week. So stock's rated strong. Not a lot of volume on it. Average right now is 330,000 So not a lot of volume. It's a slow mover, but it continues to climb. So again, I've raised my stops on that above my break-even point, so I'm good there. Just letting them play out. All right, hey, you guys are looking for me. I'm over at TopFlightTrades.com. This is our website here. Free membership. Come on over. Here I post all the premium picks as well as other things, news, education, charts, all that kind of good stuff. We got a lot of good people who are hanging around. Also, you can find me on Twitter. I'm on StockTwits, Facebook, Google Plus. We're kind of everywhere. So, hey, if you're new to trading and you want to learn about trading, you know, hit us up. That's what we're here for. Again, you know, I got into trading 10, 15 years ago. I lost a lot of money. And I want to be able to help you. I didn't have the resources of anybody offering me any help when I started, and I lost a lot of money. So, come on over, join us, join the site. It's free. We're on Twitter. Follow us there. We'd love to help you out. Love to help you make some money. So let's do this, and I'm looking forward to it. Happy trading. Thanks a lot.